What's up, traders? You are tuned into BFX Trading Academy, your go-to source for smart, clean, and profitable Forex analysis. In this video, we are breaking down the market with precision, from liquidity sweeps to structural shifts. So stay locked in and let's dive straight into the chart. Let's go in it. So let's talk about our strategy. Our strategy is called the Advanced SMC strategy or the Structure SMC strategy, anywhere you want to call it. Okay, so what is it about? We focus on what? Three different criteria. One is what? First of all, you must have what? A sweep of liquidity, right? Followed by what? A break of structure. Okay, a break of structure, right? What's the third one? It must give out what? A structural liquidity. A structural what? A structural liquidity. Okay, a structural liquidity. Now, let's dive into what? The liquidity sweep. Okay, price. Okay, liquidity sweep. Look at liquidity. Okay, for the beginners, liquidity in the market is what fuels either buyer or sellers movements. That means buyers or sellers, they come to take out the low or the high of what? Of your candlestick. What's resting above or below your candlestick is liquidity. And those wicks under or above, they are what? Liquidity. The wicks you see are called what? Liquidity. Are you getting me? The wicks, like these wicks you are seeing up here, they are liquidity. Okay, liquidity. The wicks you see down here, the wicks you see down here, they are what? Liquidity. Are you seeing it? Look at liquidity. Okay, so what am I trying to say? That where liquidity is gathering, that's where the price tends to go to. Because what? I told you this, know this as a secret, that what? The liquidity is what fuels the price move. It fuels the price move, right? It fuels the price move. That means it's the fuel that what? Gives that power, that price power to carry on its move. Are you getting me? Good. So what am I trying to say? So when we are talking about our criteria while taking on this advanced SMC strategy, we need a liquidity sweep. What do I mean? We need price to come and sweep out liquidity, like to come and take liquidity out, so that we won't go and be drawing an order block, for example, now, not knowing that there's a liquidity gathering there and price hasn't taken it out. Do you get me? Good. And price hasn't taken it out. And now, if there's a liquidity at your order block zone, there's a liquidity at your order block zone, and now you drew your order block and there was nothing like a liquidity sweep, nothing came to take out the liquidity. My bro, my sis, like, you will become the liquidity. Okay, do you understand me? Okay, look at this now. Let me show you an example of a liquidity trap. A liquidity trap is when early buyers or sellers come into the market and they would just be used as a liquidity. Now look at what happened. A normal person would say, yeah, it's an order block, right? You are waiting for what? It's either you are waiting for price to what? To tap into here and reverse up. But what will happen? Price will what? Stop you out. Okay? It will what? Sweep that liquidity. Here is liquidity. This zone here is what? Your liquidity. I'm going to try to make this video short because sending it back to the YouTube will take time. So okay, So that's your liquidity. And what price will what take out early what buyers or sellers. We don't just say price. The smart money boys, the big boys, the banks, okay, they know where you are going to place your what your zones, like your entries. So they are just after your liquidity. Do you get me? They are what after your liquidity. Okay, they are what after your liquidity. That's for liquidity. So for a valid block, for a valid zone, okay, for a valid zone, you must what have a liquidity sweep. For example, this now, okay, there was a what liquidity what sweep. Let me mark it as what XXX. Good. After the liquidity sweep, what did we have? We had what a break of structure. Always look at the market structure. Market structure is part of it. Market structure, okay. We had what a break of structure. Now the second criteria now is marking out your order block. What's another block? Another block is what? An order block is the last opposite candle before that impulsive move. And what's the last opposite candle before that impulsive move? Is what? What's the last impulsive candle? Is what? Is this? Is this? Now we'll draw it to this spot here. Okay? Are you seeing it? Good. Good. Are you seeing it? Now, this is when what we call structural liquidity comes into the matter. Structural liquidity, I told you, okay, I explained it in my previous video. Please go to my YouTube channel and what click on those videos. They are helpful. So structural liquidity is when price leaves out liquidity for it to be taken out later. Okay, not just that, it's that structural liquidity that will attract price to any block you have drawn. That is a valid block, like a valid order block. Is that structural liquidity that attracts price to there, because price has a reason it's coming there. You must always like give price a reason. Why do you want price to come and mitigate your block and go up and fuel its movement? It's because of what? That liquidity that is coming to take out. So what? We have what? Structural liquidity. Good. So there are two things about this trade. Guys, you can see, I said after a sweep there's a BOS. Now there's a BOS and there's a sweep. There are two things for like about this trade. Now look, we had what? A sweep. Okay, we had what? A sweep of liquidity, followed by what? A BOS. That means we are following the market bias. BIAS. We are following the bias of the what? Market, also known as the direction move. Now we had a sweep of liquidity here. So we have a sweep of liquidity, and we had what? An order block here. We had what? An order block at this place here. And we have what? A structural what? A structural liquidity. Should I show you guys? There's a structural liquidity here. This is structural liquidity from here to here, or what? This liquidity you are seeing here is your what? Structural liquidity. It's a liquidity pool. So now what do we anticipate? We anticipate for what? We anticipate for what? Price to what? To come to this zone and what? Reverse upwards. But when it comes to this zone, we are going to trade with what? Confirmation. We are going to what? Trade with what? confirmation before entering this trade. That means you are going to go to the lower time frame, like the 15-minute time frame, for this for an entry. So now price can come here and what, and go up, or that's why you need trading confirmations, because actually no one owns the market. Price can do what price can do, like anyhow, like for real. So price can tap here, or what, tap here and what, reverse up. Then what, we'll now know that we are going to know that what, price is going to use this. Price could now use this as its liquidity. But one thing about liquidity you need to know is that once price has taken out a liquidity, that your area is now being protected. Like here now, price has taken out this liquidity, XSS. So that means automatically here is what, being what, protected. Here is being protected. So we don't really anticipate price to now break through here and mitigate this zone, because here is protected, because price has already seen what is coming for and it has already swept the liquidity, right? So that's just it. So this is a live analysis. So I will go long at this zone here, but I will trade with proper confirmation. Okay, with proper confirmation. So guys, here is it about the Structure SMC, where we talked about what, we talked about the liquidity, we talked about liquidity sweep, we talked about what, order block, we talked about the market bias, we talked about what again, the structural liquidity, and what again. Drop your comments in the comment section, just in case I've forgotten what we spoke about. But actually guys, if you follow these steps and or like, you are going to be very, very profitable, like in the market. And kindly watch those videos, my previous videos, and ensure you what, you like, you share and subscribe to this video or to this channel, any way around. But your Forex mentor is always there for you. BFX Trading Academy, we've got you covered. So what, just believe in yourself. Don't trade with emotions. Just believe in yourself. Have a reason you are taking the trade. Don't force trades, okay? So any question you have, just drop it on the comment section and I'll be there. Thank you guys. We're late. Spotted a dime at the corner of my eye. She got enough man on the line.